On your left? Thank you.
I get what you mean by like people's energy. Like some people are just calm, smart. I can tolerate him for a little bit, but like if I had to do a whole ride with him, it would kill me.
Yeah, there's people like to think of like that too.
And he's a really nice guy. It's just I feel with him that I don't know, like not like I have to perform, but I feel, I don't know. And he talks a lot.
Yeah.
I think that's why I like you, because you're more reserved, like myself.
Yeah, I was thinking about that on the way out too. We're very much alike. Have you ever heard of Myers-Briggs personality type testing?
I knew you were going to say that. I knew you were going to say that. Because of reading your GPS thing. And then you've got on there your Myers-Briggs. And I've done that.
So what's your 4 letters?
I know it's IN, and then the other 2 I get confused on.
IN, it's...
I need to look, because I have it written down somewhere.
Left.
I think it's left. And I'm not sure.
Yeah, you seem more like a feeler than a perceiver. A sensor.
Yeah.
And then, do you prefer organizing everything, or do you prefer to kind of just, you know where it is and you figure it out?
It depends.
Huh?
It depends.
Depends. I'm that way too. When it comes to things that I really like or really interested in, I'm very orderly about. Things that I'm not, I just jumble it up. I don't care. And I like spontaneity a lot. I like to take random rights and lefts. My wife is a J, an ENFJ, and she likes to plan everything. Not as much as she used to, but when we first started dating, she would always want me to show up at her girly things, you know?
Yeah, if you're not 15 minutes early, you're late.
Some of the ladies would bring their guys, so she'd feel out of place if she was the only lady there and everybody else brought their guys. So I'd go, and I'd get bored. Half an hour in, I'm like giving her the signal, hey, let's go. And she's like, but I haven't spoke to X, Y, and Z. And it got to the point where it led to arguments and fights and stuff.
Oh, wow.
And when I finally took the test, I figured out what I was, and it took a long time to figure out what she was. But when he finally got it dialed in, it became self-evident. You know, she's an extrovert, I'm an introvert. She gets her energy from people talking, I get mine from silence. So I told her, I go, look, I'll go to your girly functions, but when I give you the signal, you got 30 minutes and I'm going out to the car and I'll just sit there and scroll until you're ready to go. She thought that was funny too.
Yeah.
And after I'd done that a couple, 3 times, she started giving me the signal.
Oh, wow.
Let's go. Because she's just barely over on the extroverted side.
Yeah.
And it's always relevant to whoever you're engaging with.
Yeah. Like my husband, to me, he is an extrovert, but he's really not.
He's what?
To me, he comes across as an extrovert.
Okay.
But he's only that with strangers, not with people he knows.
He's only an extrovert with strangers?
Yeah.
That's odd.
Because he never sees them again.
Huh.
So he can talk to them easily, engage, this, that, and the other, and then it's one and done. It's fine.
Huh. I don't think I've ever encountered anyone like that before.
Yeah.
Yeah, we introverts are always getting adopted by extroverts.
Yeah.
They think we need some socialization.
Yeah.
I say my challenge is finding guys that are wired like you or I.
Yeah.
It's hard.
Yeah. Well, I can.
It's mostly women that are like this.
Yeah.
I grew up with a lot of women around me, so I've always felt very comfortable around ladies.
Yeah. See, I've been around men or boys. Like there was, when I was growing up, there was one girl that lived on my street. She was an only child, and she was never allowed out. You could only go around her house.
Huh.
And that to me was boring, because we didn't do anything. So I was like with my brother, Glenn next door, 3 boys across the road, 4 boys down the road. It was me and them.
Yeah, my parents were always fighting to try to keep my sisters away from the boys. They didn't care about me because they knew I wasn't going to get in trouble. I was just going to go out and ride my bike.
Yeah.
Nice out here now. On your left. Now we're talking sunshine. up. coming up from behind.
Yeah, I know.
Hey, how you doing, man? Next time one of those comes up like that, I want to cue you up and let you take the sprint.
What's that?
Yes, next time one of those comes up like that, I'm going to cue you up so that you can take the sprint. I'll lead you out and then fall back and block them.
Going out that way?
Refill right here real quick. I'm going to pop off just a little bit. Peekaboo.
Hey, so where are you guys going today?
I come out from Riverside. We're going down to Balboa to Irvine Ranch Market.
Oh,
Hop
cool.
the ferry across and head back.
All right.
How about you?
Oh, I just came from Santa Ana. I'm going down just to the Sabana and back. I was involved in a crash a couple weeks ago.
Uh-oh.
Had a separated shoulder.
Bike crash or car?
Yeah, bike crash. Busted my knee up.
Wow.
And so this is my first recovery ride after 2 weeks.
Congratulations.
I saw you guys were riding with the wolf pack.
They were trying to catch us, so we just decided to dispatch them just before we got to PCH.
That was really cool. I saw what you
Yeah.
did there. That was, and they are really fast.
Yeah. Well, they just got their ass handed to them by their grandfather. Let's roll. So I remember correctly on this version of the route, we're going to cross the ferry to the island from the peninsula. So we'll go down the peninsula. You ever go out on the peninsula yet?
Nope.
Okay, you'll like that. We'll go out on the peninsula first and double back and go across the ferry. This is the part that I was looking forward to.
Huh?
This is the part that I was looking forward to. The clouds parting. Right here.
Mine recalculated.
Heads up. He was not going to stop.
In the wrong way.
When you first came here and you're driving on the opposite side of the road, did you feel weird?
No, because I came from Germany. So
Oh,
it's
okay.
exactly the same.
Okay.
Yeah.
First time I went to the UK, man, I thought they were the rudest drivers. I landed at Gatwick, and I think I was on British Airways, and so they don't require you to box your bike. They're not back then anyway.
Yeah.
They just put it in a plastic tube and told you to let the air out of the tires and dump the bottles. And so I took my bike, I had a big duffel bag, I aired up my tires, got some water, headed out the airport. And as I'm riding along, everybody's like, bump, 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 get the hell out there, you know? And I'm like, man, these people are rude. And then after a while, I realized, oh, shit, I'm on the wrong side of the road. That's why they're all driving at me.
Yep.
But it still took a while. Every time I pulled up to like a turn or something, I wanted to go into the wrong lane. It's like my brain had to flip or something.
Yeah.
Glass.
Trouble switching. Like, it's as long as you're in the correct car, like steering wheel wise,
Right.
you're always in the middle.
Yeah.
But I had a French car in England, so I used to be on the wrong side.
Oh boy.
Yeah, so I've done it all.
How many miles into your morning are you so far?
33 and a half.
Okay. And that's 52 and a third. So not that much difference. About 9 miles difference. No, you said 33?
Yeah.
33. About 19 miles difference.
Yeah.
Come back, this is where we'll turn to go get on the ferry.
Okay.
But yes, I will say
$8,000 to $10,000 a month place to rent. I used to have a studio apartment at 5th and Main in Huntington Beach, just up from the pier.
Okay.
Way back in the day. $500 a month, including utilities.
Wow.
Same place now, with absolutely no change. It doesn't even look like they painted the place. $3,500 a month plus utilities. There are places on this side next to the Strand that can go anywhere from $50,000 to $100,000 a month just to rent.
That's
Crazy.
Yeah. You know, some people don't even make that in a year.
I know.
Like, most of America.
We're going to make a right here where you see that sign up ahead. This is Balboa Peninsula Point. Yeah. And left here. houses are absolutely stunning inside too.
Yeah, exactly. But to me, I'm like, if I was going to spend that kind of money, I don't want to be near anyone.
Yeah, I want space around
I
me.
want acres.
Yeah, I feel the same way.
I want to be able to walk around and not be seen.
My
In my own
dream
house.
is to have at least a couple 3 acres
Yeah,
with a tiny home on it
yeah,
in about 3 or 4 different countries.
yeah.
US, Europe, Australia, probably Southeast Asia. And just float around from one to the other as the seasons change.
I do like the fact that they're all different. They're not
Yeah,
the same.
yeah, I mean,
And very ranging.
I'm surprised they haven't made a documentary where they just go in and
Yeah.
tour people's houses and show the variety of beauty that there is here.
Yeah.
I mean, this is like a museum of human creativity, every single one of them.
Yeah.
No two alike.
They're like old school to modern as well, and just different like Art Deco-y.
Yeah. And a lot of these places are actually people's seasonal homes. They're not here most of the year. We're gonna make a right at the stop sign, and there's a bunch of benches along the water. I just pull up to a bench and chill for a while. Lunchtime.